Now, the debt to asset ratio is a very, very simple ratio which looks at a company and says, how much debt does this company have relative to its asset base? How much debt does the company have relative to its asset base? And if the company has got high debt levels relative to its asset base, let's say 95, 98%, it is considered a high risk by the banks, by the providers of capital, because it is already highly indebted. If a company has got more conservative debt levels, it's much more likely to be able to raise additional debt, and it's much more likely to raise cheaper debt. So you can do this ratio in your personal capacity. Take the total value of your debt and divide it by the total value of your assets and express that as a percentage. A higher percentage means you are more highly indebted and you are potentially a much greater risk to financial institutions that lend you money. Let's do an example. So in our example, we've got a company with total debt of 2,200. It's made up of an overdraft, a long-term loan, accounts payable, and total assets of 4,000. To work out our debt to asset ratio, we simply take the total debt of 2,200, divide that by the total assets of 4,000 and express it as a percentage. It gives us a debt to asset ratio of 55%. It's as simple as that. Now, if I was looking at that as a bank, I would be thinking, I'm prepared to lend this company a little bit more money. Let's say their debt to asset ratio got to 70%. Even if the company collapsed, the bank would be likely to recover its money because they could sell off all the company's assets, repay all the debt that's outstanding, and there should still be some money left over. That's how the bank would be looking at this debt to asset ratio.